What's up, guys? So I did a live palm show tonight. Today's Monday night as of this recording, and I recorded my show with a secondary camera with the intention to possibly upload it as a vlog, cut it up a little bit, and I posted it up, or I started editing it. I cut out some of the stuff and to shrink the time a little bit. It went like over, I think it went like 2 hours, but I cut it down to like an hour and 40 or so. But I left most of it up just so that you can see, if you're interested, a general palm show, how it goes, if you haven't seen one of my shows before, or if you're not familiar with PalmStreet. So I try to talk a little bit about shipping. So the first maybe 20-30 minutes or so, talked a little bit about shipping, kind of with the polls and stuff that I did on my broadcast channel on Instagram. And so I talk about that at the beginning, and then a bunch of it is just kind of rambling and showing some animals and talking about some random stuff. And so you can just kind of skip through a bunch of stuff and get to some of the shipping chats if you want. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick intro before I upload it, just so you guys can kind of see the chaos of a palm show. Always things that can be worked on in terms of organization and getting better and not being so fidgety. And like I have tics where like once I start talking and monologuing, then I tend to kind of look around a lot and kind of scratch my arms, and just kind of little tics like that, things I can work on. But I do appreciate the process of kind of working through being embarrassing and kind of putting myself out there so that I can see it and I can continue to improve as, just a public speaker, or being able to comfortably talk and articulate thoughts without being too rambly. And so I still have a long way to go, but I do kind of enjoy kind of these processes of getting better. So here's a palm show for you guys. Scrub through it, watch it at 2.0 speed, jump through it and see kind of how I do things and how I sell things. And so hope you guys enjoy whatever you guys watch of it. So thank you guys. With family, just kind of laying low for the month of December and just chilling. So I wasn't sure if I was going to come on tonight, but gotta get back on it a little bit, You like the crochet pieces? Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, cool. How's everyone doing? Everybody good? Everybody chilling? Yeah, I'm just gonna do a short show tonight. I just want to jump in to say hi a little bit, and I was gonna post up a vlog about either shipping or marketing, and just talking about kind of building those things out. But I figured, maybe I'll just do a kind of a hybrid version of a palm show, and also I have my little camera here. I'm just gonna record it, and vlog number 18 or whatever it is, and just kind of if it's decent, then I might upload it to the vlog. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Harry Zeros Geckos. You can find me on YouTube, Zeros Geckos. Type that in. I have a vlog. I also have a podcast I do with AJD Reptiles. You can type in the Gecko Pod on YouTube, and you'll find that there. But let me throw a giveaway up while people are trickling. What's up, DT2? Where are you from? Where you at again, DT? You guys, you're in the Bay Area, right? Oh, San Francisco. Cool. Yeah, not too far. Oh, what's up? What's up, Kundalinis? I always mess up your... Is that your last name? I always mess up your last name, Amanda. Yeah, no, I remember you're Amanda, but I forget how to say your last name. Kunda. You have family in Fremont, cool. Yeah, I was born in San Francisco, and then my family moved to Hayward, and then shortly after to Fremont. So I've lived in Fremont and Hayward all my life. So yeah, now I'm in Fremont. Ramirez Royals, what's up? Patrick, hey, good to see you on here. Happy New Year, man. I'm finally off to watch you on the street. Well, as in your blue moon, as you're walking around and watching PalmStreet lives. That's funny. Melbo's place, Monterey, awesome. I love Monterey. Yeah, I love Revival, Bees Knees. Bees knees. What's up, ETC? Kundalini. Oh, Kundalini. Ah, okay, that helps a lot. Kundalini. Is the N silent or is it Kundalini? Redwood City. Oh yeah, Jesus. What's up, Horizon? Yeah, I know you're right across the bridge. I was just over there today. I was at Palo Alto. I had lunch with my two younger kids. We ate at Ramenagi, so that one's in Palo Alto, and then we cut over a little bit towards San Mateo, Redwood City area, to go to the Target, get some dessert and stuff. Los Gatos. Oh, sweet. We have a lot of Bay people here. Awesome. You could really use this shirt. Yeah. Enter. A couple weeks ago, I was actually I was invited to PalmStreet's new HQ. Like they just opened a store, not a store. They opened an office space up in Menlo Park, Palo Alto. I think it was Menlo Park, and so it's pretty close to me. They're like 25 minutes away, no traffic. And we had dinner with Chen, the CEO, and I met a bunch of the team there. And yeah, it's really cool to meet people there. They just have a small office space, and it was a small gathering. I think there was like 30 people there. A couple of them we had some plant. I was the only reptile person there, so I was representing all you reptile people. Oh, what's up, Austin? So I was the only reptile seller there. There were a couple plant people there, and there was like a good handful of pottery people there, which is interesting. So, pottery. Were there any gem people there? Mainly pottery, reptiles, plants, and I think that's it. A couple investors were there. Their HQ, yes, it's pretty small. DT, it's probably like, I don't know, 500 square feet or. No, it's a little bit bigger than that. Maybe 1,000 square feet. I don't know. The space isn't very big. Yeah, actually, I don't know how many employees. Maybe like 50 across the world. They have a bunch of people that are. I mean, before they had the office space, they were just. I think they were all just remote. I mean, obviously, because there was no office space. So it was really cool. It was really cool to meet the team, get to know people, and they're just building out and growing. And so. Yeah, it's really cool to see, tech startup life. If you're in the Bay Area, everything's tech startup life. We have a bunch of friends in tech. Everybody's doing tech startup, so it's the hustle and bustle of the tech startup. So yeah, it's interesting to see. Oh, dude, we're 10 minutes in already. It's time to go to bed. I'm just gonna keep it shorter today, hopefully. I always say that, and I go like double the time, but we'll see what's up. I'll show you a few animals, but just want to check in with you guys. I'll have a couple giveaways while I'm on. And if you've bought from me before on PalmStreet, I know the review thing is a little bit harder to navigate, but if you're able to like leave a review, that would help a lot. If not, that's okay. I mean, if it's too much trouble, sometimes I'll give it like 5 minutes, and then if it doesn't work, then forget it. But if it's easy for you, if you can just leave a review, that'd be awesome. Appreciate it. If you bought from me, if you have any sales, I think you just go to your orders. Click on whatever you bought from me, and then I think there's an option for leave a review or something. So appreciate you guys. If not, don't worry about it. Appreciate you guys anyway. Oh, what's up, Yet? Good to see you, man. Another Bay kid. What's up, Tandem? Lise. I always get flustered when I do a show, just because I'm like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then I end up not being able to do more than stuff that I want to do. So it's a little bit of a winging it today, but. My Instagram account, Zero's Geckos, I did a poll. So I have this broadcast channel, and if you're not in there, feel free to jump in there, vote in the poll. I used to do a bunch of polls like a year ago. Then I would just constantly do these polls just to give people an idea and myself an idea of where people are at in regards to various topics. And so I tried to jumpstart it again a couple days ago, yesterday or a couple days ago, and ask about shipping, right? Because I feel like shipping is one of those things that shipping is one of the things that we have to ship, right? If you sell animals and you want to ship, you have a broader audience, then you have to ship. But if you want a broader reach, most of us ship, right? PalmStreet, ship, right? There's a recap of Palm of where I ship to, and there's a map of the people I ship to, and it's just spread way across the country. California, Texas, Midwest, East Coast, all over, right? So shipping is one of those things where I remember. I've only shipped with 3 or 4 companies. I've shipped with Reptiles to You, Redline, another unknown company, and another company. So 2 random companies and ones we know, right? Redline and Reptiles to You. Oh, what's up, Flexi? Good to see you guys. G Money, what's up? Oh, what's up? Good to see you guys. And shipping is one of those things where it's like, man, like after my first couple Palm shows, I think it was like August, then I ship out like 5 animals, right? 5 to 10 animals, and I pay like $800 to Redline for shipping, and it's like, oh my gosh, it killed me. And I thought those were the prices, right? But we realized with the whole morph market thing, with the whole morph market shakeup, that shipping is probably has been upcharged significantly with some of these the shipping companies, and that's okay. I mean, like, they're businesses, right? They're gonna charge whatever they're gonna charge. We're gonna pay whatever we're gonna pay. But if there's a better option, we're gonna ship with better options when it comes to the consumer and what gives us value, right? I don't want to pay $100 to ship a box, right? What's up, Tom? Good to see you. Shipping now is like $115. Just one more. No, yeah, it's not $115. It's not. I promise you, it's not $115. That's what that's you might be paying that, but there are significantly cheaper options for you. So I do appreciate that Morph Market kind of opened up this. They definitely disrupted the market, the shipping world, when they offered like $50 shipping, right? So I did this poll, right, in my broadcast channel, and I'll probably post it up again to get more votes. But here are the, so far, right before I jumped in, here are the results. I asked, who do you ship with? 43 people voted Morph Market. 17 people voted for Redline. 15 people voted for Reptiles to You, Debbie. Reptiles Express is 9. Ship Your Reptile is 4. FedEx, UPS Direct is 3, and Other is 3. So I imagine before Redline came on the scene 2-3 years ago, every significant amount of people ship with Reptiles to You, right? So they were almost the monopoly. Of course, there was Ship Your Reptile, there's Reptile Express, and they were doing good business too. But in general, like all the new breeders, everyone that came in, majority of people ship with Debbie, Reptiles to You, right? And they're Gans owns Reptiles to You. And then Redline came along and undercut all those prices, took almost that entire customer base, and because they offer cheaper shipping, right? They said, okay, if you're shipping at a certain price with Reptiles to You or whomever, show us what you have, and we'll undercut, we'll beat them by like $5 or whatever deal they have with you. And that's how they built out their base. And then now Morph Market did that to everybody else, but it wasn't just they're going to beat you by $5, they're going to beat you by freaking $20-$30. So Morph Market shipping is like $55 now, right? What does everyone pay right now for Morph Market? Or what is your most expensive packet? 777 or 776, let's say that. I ship 777. I don't buy 776, and we'll talk about shipping supplies in a little bit. But what are you guys? What is your most expensive box of let's say one gecko, 2 pounds, 777 across the country? What do you guys pay with Morph Market? To access the shipping, do you have to have? Yeah, Amanda, I do think that you have to be at least you have to pay their monthly in order to access some of those shipping rates. Yeah, he's just you're shipping with Redline, but tried Morph Market. It's way cheaper. Yeah, I mean that's you can look at the votes on my broadcast channel. Everybody was either R2U or else Redline, and then now everybody's Morph Market. Like everybody, like significant amount of people moved to Morph Market. There's still some loyalists to Redline and R2U, but I guess it depends. You can say like, oh, customer service is amazing with Debbie, and it's true. because Debbie's awesome. She'll go out of her way to kind of find your package, get the details, try to push things out. Redline is also, from my experience, I've shipped several packages with Redline, and their customer service is also good. Morph Market, I don't know if their customer service is good yet. You guys tell me. DTT, you like cargo shipping? Yeah, I've seen that before as well. Morph Market. Oh, there you go. Tony says $55 Morph Market. $47 for Mares. It's funny you bring this up because I have a question regarding an order from another company. Yeah, feel free to ask. No, but I may not have the answers, but yeah, we can discuss. Hey, so $35 to $50 at most. Yeah. Ship Your Reptiles gave you a great deal, cheaper than Redline prior to Morph Market. Yeah. And also, if you ship with a $9.99, it's more expensive than shipping with a $12.96. So just this is a tip for you guys. If you guys are shipping animals, so if you ship 2 animals, I feel like you can ship that in a 777. ATD Reptiles, you want a shirt? Let me know what size you are. If I have your shirt in size, I'll ship it to you. If I don't have it in size, just be patient with me. I'm gonna get more shirts in in the coming couple weeks or so, and there'll be a bit of a delay, but I'll definitely get it out to you. But anyway, back to shipping. For people that are kind of newer to shipping, you can fit 2 geckos. Even if it's like a sub-adult, you can fit it in like a 16-ounce, 4.5-inch deli. And you can pack, I think maybe is it 12-ounce or 16-ounce? You could pack 2 of those in a 777 and ship it out safely. But if you have more than that, and if you have like a big ass adult, like a 60-gram adult, you want to put it in a round. A 7-inch round, and then you need like a 12.96. 12.96 is cheaper than a 9.99. So I bought a bunch of 9.99, and then I haven't really used the 9.99s because I realized that shipping is like, it's $8 more than a 12.96. So I bought a bunch of 12.96. I recently bought it from Reptile Basics, and that was almost the same price as Reptiles to You in terms of the shipping supplies. So I used to buy all my supplies from Reptiles to You, and according to this poll, most people buy it also from Reptiles to You. 35 voted Reptiles to You supplies. Other is 23. Redline is 19. TSK is 9. Superior 9. Morph Market 2. Reptile Basics 2. So Reptile Basics is they sell the thick foam insulation, the black ones. It's higher quality than the Reptiles to You one. So if you're looking for like a box of 20 12.96, I would suggest shipping or ordering from Reptile Basics, and you can get the thick black foam insulation like Redline has. I think Redline buys it from Reptile Basics. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. Also, if you're not familiar, Morph Market also started selling. And this is me giving Morph Market free advertisement, which kind of sucks, but just keeping it real. Morph Market started selling supplies. So if you go on their website right now, go on the left side, go to Reptile shipping supplies, and they basically are their prices are like pretty cheap. And I believe they either outsource or do drop shipping from Reptile Basics or whatever, and so you're gonna get some decent boxes, the sizes that you want, for a significant cheaper amount. So check that out if you're not familiar with that, and let me know. No issues with Morph Market shipping yet, Jesus says, or Redline. Yeah, Redline. I mean, they're good. They're good companies. There's nothing wrong with them customer service wise. Now at this point, let's say customer service is all the same. Basically we're just gonna go with whoever's cheaper. What makes one stand out more than the other? Customer service? What do you guys think? I don't know. AWH Jen, that's why I stay true to Debbie. I'd rather spend more money, but no, she has and always good. Yeah, that's true. I'll give it to you. I give it to Debbie. She is very sweet. Like, you can message her directly on Facebook or an email or whatever, and then she will hunt your package down. She doesn't. Yeah, just ask her, she'll do it. So I agree with that. That's been true to me. She's gone out of her way to kind of get you all the latest information. What I found though is that even if you don't have that level of service, like if you don't bother Debbie, if you call FedEx directly, you can find the same information. In terms of pushing packages, I don't know how true that is, if Debbie pushes packages or has that power to say like, hey, get these out ASAP. Or even if you just call yourself and be like, hey, get these out ASAP. I don't know. But she probably has a direct line to some higher ups at FedEx, is what I'm guessing. So maybe that's where the value is. DT2 air cargo is great if you're dealing with someone who someone who knows what they're doing, not for general consumers. Yeah, air cargo, basically you have to show up to the airport area, right? Like Delta Cargo or whatever, you have to go there and pick it up. Whereas most of us are used to picking up at FedEx, so we'll go to the FedEx hub. Debbie is the best in your opinion. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I don't disagree. She's really good at what she does. Morph Market sent emails right away when an animal was delayed, even before the tracking update. Okay, that's good. I'm pretty sure they have a pretty big team at Morph Market. They're trying to compete. They're trying to like steal everybody's customers. Is Reptile Express still around? Yes, they're still around. I honestly don't know anybody who ships with Reptile Express. And that's not a knock on them. I just don't know. Lizard Magic, thank you for your giveaway. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys got it. By now, everybody who bought a shirt or a sweatshirt or won something, you should have gotten it. It went ground UPS, USPS a week and a half ago or so. My most expensive box is shipping a 6-foot water monitor through UPS back 2009. How much was that, Lise? Literally like picking up fam from a flight. Yeah, DT2. Morph Market is selling supplies. No, yeah. Sorry, I'm behind on chats. So I think you're definitely gonna touch on it. But the superior shipping supplies, the square delis looked up. Yes, Jesus, we use that. AJ started using those first before I've seen anyone else use them, and then he got me on those. So I have some. So what I do like the rounds though. I think the rounds look really good on a table, or just in general, because the way it displays, it looks really good. But what looks really good on a table is a table full of square delis, and so AJ got that down, and it looks really clean and systematic. And he got a bunch of people on that. He got Andrew Pino on that. He got a bunch of people. A bunch of people started copying kind of that. So Superior Supply does have some pretty good square delis. I think mine are here. So these square delis. The bad thing about these though is that they're flimsier, and the corners crack if you're not careful. So they're prone to cracking. Whereas the rounds, you'll never crack a round lid. So when you press it down, you just have to be gentle, otherwise it cracks. But yeah, these are awesome. So when I vend the show, I do these squares, and then I do these squares, or I do the rounds, and then I put a liner on them. I used to do paper towels, but in more recent shows, I've been doing the liners because I think they look pretty clean, and the animals can't hide under them. So Redline has been great to you and the community. Yeah, I have no issues with Redline. Their customer service has been on point for me when I've been using them. There are square pre-punched deli cups from Redline that could house big adults and to fit well in 7 bucks. Okay, yeah, Tony, I bought some stuff from Tony, and I've seen those squares from Redline too. I bought a few from there too, Tony. Shipping included with some of their shipping kits, if I'm not wrong. I've never had issues with any of them. Yeah. Customer service for me, reliability. Oh dang, I'm way behind in chats. So more important the past goes, cost saving. It's a different commodity game unless they're offering courier type service. Reliability and who does more for the community. Yeah, in terms of what brings you value, right? I feel like customer service can only do so much, especially when they aren't directly handling your box. That's yeah, that can be true too, Alex. Yeah, there's truth to that. They're all middlemen kind of, so I go with more affordable option. Service is good most places, yeah. FedEx, Simon's. Oh, Simon works at FedEx, and there's not much anybody else can do. My customer can do the same thing. It depends on if a rep can get to your box or not in time. Yeah, dealing with an expediter. What's up, Sabrina? Sorry I'm behind on chats. I'm catching up, guys. Don't worry. Morph Market has been going hard. Yeah, for sure. I think they're trying to take over. I saw Morph Market, Darian, I saw on Facebook, somebody showed me that he says, oh, if this post gets like 1,000 likes, they're gonna compete with they're gonna start a live, something like what PalmStreet is doing, a live auction, a live show. And then I don't know what happened to that, so I don't know. I mean, I imagine that Morph Market and others are going to try to compete in this space. But I feel like Palm is doing a good job. Whatever Palm you guys are doing, I think you guys are doing a good job. Keep it up. I think the personal touch with Debbie looking out for animals is worth the little extra money. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, a lot of people are loyal to Debbie for that. She's super sweet. The parallel I could draw in the ball python world to the Morph Market Redline, other courier services. Yeah. What's up, Claude? Good to see ya. We're just gonna significantly undercut the competitor. They announced today they will be shutting down shipping during holidays next year. They won't sell labels during that time. Ramirez Royals. Okay. Well, they've been doing that. I feel like they're saying there's no shipping between the windows of like Christmas and Christmas to New Year, right? There's like a 2 or 3 week gap that they don't ship because there's possible delays, cold weather, etc., etc. You can technically still buy labels. They just won't insure it. Not a fan of Square. They open too easy. Yeah, Mike. They do open easier than rounds, yes. But yeah, if you secure it a certain way, then it's pretty okay. Sabrina is not a fan of the Square. Yeah, not everyone is. Some geckos will bust out those cups if they're strong enough. That's true. If they push, if they kind of push, like if they're like pressed up on it, they push. Who sells the Square cut liners? I forget. Sorry. Is it Superior Supplies? Superior Supplies, maybe? Does anyone know where you buy the Square liners? Yo, Scott! What's up, sexy man? You're sexy, Scott. You and Miguel. Square and round had good luck with both prefer. Oh, let me do a giveaway while we're here. I haven't even shown any animals. We're just talking about shipping. I have to watch for cracklets. Oh yeah, they happened to me. Harry saved you. Kathy, yeah. So Kathy had these when we were at Anaheim show. Kathy was there. She bought maybe like four geckos, right, Kathy? And then they were all in squares. And then they the animals somehow like got out in her hotel room. And then me, AJ, Brett, and Ralph, we all after breakfast we all went up to Kathy's room. She was messaging me, and I said, "Oh, we'll be there, Kathy. We'll help you out." And then we found all the geckos hiding in the curtains. So TSK, okay, yeah. TSK sells the Square liners, Scott. By the way, let me show you guys a gecko while we're talking. It's a sale/vlog show. And we're 32 minutes in. We're doing all right? All right. This one is a nice gecko. This one is a Hyperion and what is this? Hyperion and Sunfire. Sunfire is a Caravaggio kid from Gabby. So I have one Caravaggio kid I kept. And this one's Hyperion. Hyperion is a Felix Julia Frostline stuff from AJ. And this will, when it fires up, it goes, has some pretty good white on it. Has tri-influence because Caravaggio, my Caravaggio kid is tri-influenced. My Frost is also tri-influenced as well. It does do black and cream, but it also pops some tri stuff. So let me pin this one. I'll pin this one, and then I can auction it. But in case anybody, I'm pricing this a little bit higher. This one I pressed at 350 just because when it grows out, it's gonna be pretty nice. Daddy's little corn dumpster. Oh gosh, that name is wild. You guys are creative. Best name. All right, I can auction this too. If it doesn't sell, it's okay. I'll grow it out a little bit more and then post it up. So, okay, let me unpin. This one's a boy. Let me weigh it. Oh my gosh, where's my scale? Here it is. This one has a bulge on it already, so I'm guessing it's 20 grams. How's everyone's Christmas? Did you guys buy a lot of geckos for Christmas? You bought way too many geckos. Okay, cosmic creatures. This one is wider than it looks, by the way. but it has a good cream to it too, but some good white spots. DT2 is in for 200. Steal. This one's a steal for sure. Look at the pattern on that. Super high pattern, good white spots. This will whiten out as it grows. 16 grams, already looking pretty clean. It's drippy. You see the drip? Drip, drip, drip. Drip, drip, drip. Chameleon geckos. I sold out Tropical Plus plants. I sold out for the season, but I have three or four groups going, and so hopefully this upcoming season I'll have a lot more Yuris. Oh, what's up, Goldenrod John? I liked your. Was watching your calcium video, or your UVB. Sorry, your UVB video. You only ship, or is pickup available in any way? You can pick up if you're local, and it'll save you on shipping. If you 12 seconds, $200, steal, going to DT2. Anybody else in? You can pick up locally. I can refund you the shipping if you're local. Nice. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. This one's a good one. 200 steel. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. But anyway, what else can we talk about shipping? So shipping for me has been kind of a bit of a journey, just because especially if you ship a lot, then your cost is insane, right? Like yeah, it's just crazy. So you just have to find ways to ship cheaper and whatnot. So I'm at the moment trying to reach out to UPS, FedEx, and to see what kind of. It's really hard to hit them up directly, by the way. I'm just trying to see if there's any sort of deals, and seeing what we can do there. But I imagine that the only way to get a deal is if you ship volume, like a ton of volume. So it's a little bit tougher to do it. But we'll see. I'm still kind of in the process of figuring out what it looks like to ship direct, and even possibly what it looks like to ship as a as a reseller of labels. So I don't know. I'm trying to gauge and figure out where things are in terms of the shipping world, and how we can provide us, the consumer, more value without price gouging. Oh, nice, DT2. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll figure out the shipping with the refunds and stuff, and yeah, we'll work on that. If you keep buying geckos, then you don't need to buy supplies. So you just reuse the supplies. You made it. Oh, what's up, Vega? Good to see you on, man. That was your first 2 seasons. Yeah, I had a bunch of boxes. Yeah, me too, Sabrina. I had a bunch of boxes. I bought so many geckos. My first 2 seasons, I just always had boxes available, so I reused them. At this point, I've used up. Last year I used up all my shipping boxes, my used shipping boxes, and then this year, I have to buy all new boxes, and I try, if the box is like kind of janky, I try not to reuse it. I just want to make it look a little bit more professional. But I admit that I've still recently shipped a box, like I was out of a 1296 and I had to reuse one. I was like, I feel bad, but I messaged the buyer. I think it's probably Lucas. I was like, sorry man, I ran out of new 1296s for you, and I had this other box from somebody else, and so I feel bad when I reship in a janky box. So typically I'll try not to reship in another box unless it's like pristine. So if it has stickers on it, I try not to reuse it. So whatever I ship to you guys, I don't put stickers on the sides or whatever. I try to keep it as neat and clean as possible so that you can reuse it. I don't reuse delis though. What's up, John? Racks by JB. Have you tried working with the individual UPS stores? They are all franchised. So I've reached out to UPS and FedEx, and I think in general you can be an authorized reseller if you have a brick and mortar. Now there are exceptions when it comes to online stuff like Pirate Ship, or like even like Morph Market, or all these guys that are shipping and they don't have a storefront, right? And so I'm trying to figure out all that information so that I can know what the prices and tiering is, so that I can, within our world, our gecko world, our reptile world, I can help hopefully provide value there. If if things look good, if the stars align and whatever. But I don't imagine they will. But if they do, it's cool. I mean, I'm just trying to dig for as much information as possible right now. So we shipped something for Christmas, and they said they don't do direct shipping. Actually, yeah, I have to look at. I do know that they ship direct. Like you can print labels up because they sent me a page. They sent me a link where through UPS you are allowed to ship live animals, and there's like some criteria. It's not very long, but if you message me, I can probably like send you the link to the UPS thing. But you can ship live animals with UPS directly. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be any cheaper, but the reason why Morph Market and all these guys can quote unquote give you cheaper rates is because they ship in volume. But they're shipping in volume and not giving us cheaper rates for years. So cheaper rates, cheaper than if you were to do it directly yourself. Any thoughts on sterilizing shipping supplies for reuse? DT2, it's possible. Yeah, I mean, just clean it really well with hot water and some a little bit of whatever cleaning fluids. I just toss things just to be safe. That's me. Yeah, I toss things. I just buy new cups for everybody. So you have all fresh supplies when I ship out. You want your boxes to look nice and new. You don't reuse delis, cat. Yeah. I just save the lids for my records with the stickers. You're doing amazing here. Keep it up, buddy. Oh, thanks, Lucas. Thanks. They're doing retail rates versus negotiated rates. UPS is 2 minutes from my house, so that's your go-to. I think if we ship with UPS, and so UPS in general for me is like they're more of a nightmare. They're not very reliable. I mean, FedEx is also, they do their best, but obviously there's a lot of delay. I can't tell you how many delayed packages I've had through FedEx, and it's been frustrating, especially for the customers that bought and like took some time off of work to go pick up the package, and then it shows up. Meanwhile it's going to be delayed. It sucks. So FedEx isn't the best either, but I do think that FedEx is better than UPS in general in terms of reliability. But UPS is not my favorite, but I do think that it's possible to ship with UPS. All right, let me show you guys another animal. How's the giveaway going? We're at 50 entries. We've got 90 people in. We're about 45 minutes in, talking about shipping. I'm recording on this on my little thing too, so we'll see how it turns out. I asked PalmStreet if I can download these replays, and we can't. So so I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool if I can just like upload it to my YouTube, my Zeros Geckos YouTube, as a vlog, just so people that don't watch the PalmStreets can kind of know how things go. But I'm recording it, so I might upload it as a vlog. This one's a clean, dark tiger. Fires up a little bit darker than this, but has really nice tigering on this thing. Lineage. This one is this one's from a boy I got from you, Tony. It's the Gecko Junkie dark tiger with some portholes in it. A really nice one. I really like that one. And then the mom is, who's the mom? The mom I got from Creepy Lash Exotics from Diego, who got it from Wendelin. So this is a Gecko Junkie Dark Phantom port with a Wendelin Dark Phantom. Clean. What's up, Richard? Good to see ya. That would be dope. I'd love to see replays. Wonder why no one posts them. Yeah, because we can't. The seller gets replays, but we can't download it. Oh, Uni 20 Uni. Nice. Let me know. Message me. Let me know what size you are. If I have your size in stock, I'll send it to you pretty soon. If I don't, just give me a couple weeks. You could screen record the auction. Yeah, I'm not screen recording. I'm just recording off a secondary camera right now. So we'll see how that goes. You do non-altered bleach solution. Okay, because it evaporates and it works for most more sensitive fish stock. Yeah, clean those out. I'm sure you can clean. Yeah, if you clean it well, it's fine. You can reuse those things. Don't waste plastic, right? But yeah, I've received some like pretty gnarly deli cups. I'm like, man, this should have been retired like 3 animals ago. Large Uni I'm not gonna remember if you message me, like DM me, either here on PalmStreet or on Instagram, zeros_geckos, then that will help me out tremendously. Otherwise, I'll message you also. So don't worry about it if you don't remember right now. I should put t-shirts up in my shop. Yeah, I did that last. My last show. I sold a bunch. The reason why I didn't put it up right now is because I'm out of shirts almost. So, AJD. I do have a few in my shop, my profile shop. All right. Any interest in this dark tiger? Clean. AJ, we're talking about shipping. We're talking about shipping, and most people ship with. These are my ghetto notes. Most people are shipping with Morph Market right now. 43 people. The next highest vote is Redline at 17. Reptiles to you is 15 as of now. Your FedEx rep is coming to your house tomorrow. Nice. Is he actually going to show up this time? Okay. When we auction this, any interest in this Dark Tiger boy? Let me weigh it too. Let me wait. TBD. He says he's gonna call you. He's gonna call you 15 minutes late, and say he's not gonna show up. That's what's gonna happen. Is Gabby still on, by the way? Or is her show going? Oh, thank you, Rick. Appreciate you. Oh no. She's still going. Okay, so that's why people are jumping in and out. This one's 16 gram boy. Super clean. Okay, let me post them up. Auction. So let's do this. How many people? How frustrated are you with shipping, or are you happy? So let's say, from 1 being dissatisfied with just shipping in general to 10 being like, oh, I'm set, you're good. Like, where do you guys land? 16 grams DT2, yes. Super clean. This one's really pretty. Look at those dark tiger lines. Amanda, you're at a 9. Shipping wise, where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? 7. Richards is a 7. What else can we do shipping wise besides cheaper pricing, or is that really what it is? Because I feel like customer service overall has been pretty fair, like all around for most of the shippers, right? Dark tiger. Okay, we'll auction this a little bit lower. I don't want to sell it too cheap because this one's nice. Dark tiger, male. 16 grams and go. Missed the question. So Harry, only Redline Morph Market so far? No. Reptiles to you was 15. Reptiles Express. Reptile Express is 9. Ship Your Reptiles is 4. FedEx UPS Direct is 3. Other is 3. But Morph Market is a huge lead with 43 votes as of now. Haven't shipped geckos yet, but thus far haven't had any issues. But what I purchased 1010, but I put that on the breeders I buy from. Nice. I do flying and pickup if convenient. Trenton says 8 only because there's not as many hubs around me. Just mainly FedEx stuff, huh? Scary Memphis hub holds animals an additional night for no reason quite a bit. Aaron, yeah, Memphis is notorious for delays, so you just have to somewhat expect it. It's not the seller's fault. It's FedEx's fault. Anybody take any takers? $150 for this really clean dark tiger, dark phantom tiger. No spots that I can see. It fires up darker than this, but has really nice lines on it. I can grow it up a little bit more. If no takers, no worries. Only issues I've had is with Redline not doing priority overnight. This is for stuff shipped to me. Things get stuck in Tennessee. No takers on the dark tiger, no worries. DT, let me know. Message me if you're interested, since you have another animal anyway. It'll go in your gecko pack. You're popping off. Later, man. I'll talk to you later, AJ. Thanks for hopping in for a little bit, dude. You don't have a show this week, right? Are you back next week? Cool. No show for AJ this week. It's New Year's. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this crochet animal since we have 90 people in here. Okay. Eli's frog. This is from Eli. This is from Bethany. She says you can hang it on your. It's Bellflowers, alright? Bellflowers. Bellflowers, really good quality. She made this for the show specifically. But you can hang it on, you know, whatever you need to hang it on. Really cute. She's showing me so cute. She's like, oh, you want this for the show? I'm like, oh, yeah. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Whatever you need to hang it on. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty cute. So we have Bethany's crochet and Eli's little mini frog. He made it specifically for this show. So it's kind of cute. It has a little bit of a shape and has little nubs for legs. You can see that. And you know, has a little smile right there. So he's been buying a lot of yarn. So you know, he's been selling the, you know, I sell one or two of these a show, right? One, really, whatever you guys bought, all the sales, it goes to them. So the other week he's like, oh, okay, I need more yarn, and then he pulls up a bunch of yarn off of Amazon, and he's like, oh, can you buy these for me? It's like $120 worth of yarn. I'm like, all right, you earned it. So so he's been just crocheting, and then his sister Bethany, Eli's 8, Bethany's 11, and she started crocheting too. So pretty cute. Okay, let me put this frog up. And whatever it sells for is $5 shipping, and whatever you buy it for is all the money goes to Eli and Bethany's crafts funds. So $1 start. Oh my gosh, the shipping says 60. I put 5. Don't worry, I'll refund you the shipping. The shipping will be 5. Cute little frog, little sideways smile. It's a little bit. You can see the features. A little bit of a extended eye, which is kind of cool. A little nub feet. What's up, Craig? We sell frogs on here. Crochet frogs. Geckos and frogs. Lizard Magic's at $15 for a little frog. Yeah, these are fun. It's cool watching the kids do these. Lizard Magic's gonna take it for 15. Nice. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Put it in a little deli for you. Not a reused deli, a brand new deli. See? Nice and clean. Okay. Lizard Magic. Thank you. Eli and Bethany appreciate you guys. Flowers? Okay. Bellflowers. Nicely crafted from Bethany. You can dangle these anywhere you want. She was saying like, oh, you could put on your headphone, you could put on your phone. I was like, oh, it's a little bit bulky, but yeah, that's kind of cool. No, she was really sweet about it though. She's really excited about these. Okay, let me put these up. And then I'll show a couple more geckos. We'll do a little bit of Q&A. I'll show you what hatched this week, and then can let everybody go eat dinner. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. Bethany's crochet Bellflowers. Super cute. Good craftsmanship from my daughter. These guys have been crafting, and then we had Christmas, family Christmas, and they got a bunch more yarn. So they're just like making stuff nonstop. $28 for the Bellflowers. Very nice. Going to Tori. Superb hook lines. Ah, you see you see how it works. I'm not familiar with crocheting, but I do buy crochet. So I bought the kids. I told you guys about this. This guy named ACC Crochet or something. He's in the makers tab of PalmStreet. Anyway, he does these like crochet shows. I'm like, dang, it's crazy. He does some really intricate stuff. I bought the kids some bouquets of flowers for Christmas, and they're like, oh, sweet. So it's crazy. You can make like so many things from crochet. Tori's at $28. 16 seconds. These kids got skills. Gecko room door pull. Perfect for the rare view. 28 going to Tori. Awesome. Thank you, Tori. That's Gex. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you guys always on here, supporting, hanging out. Thank you. Yours will go securely in the deli cup. Okay. You have one from each. Oh yeah, that's right. You got one from Eli too. I'm gonna put this one up just to put it up. This one is I don't know if anyone's into pixels yet. I know only a handful of people are into pixels. This one's a het male, really bright bright yellow. I honestly don't know how to price these things. I priced one for $7.50, I think the last show, and honestly I don't know what these sell for. But that is 100%, not 100%. It's a visual pixel from AC Reptiles. Oh no! Don't end the show. From AC Reptiles, and then I paired it to a yellow phantom, a clean yellow phantom. I'm pretty sure there's hypo in that yellow phantom. It's really light based, but this one has a bright yellow. If anyone is interested, it finally happened. Bad cricket orders from Josh's Frogs. Yes, Mike. Josh's Frogs, whack. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're fine. They work well for a lot of people, just not for me. But this one's a really clean, should be 100% het. 100% het pixel. You could see some of the those dots coming in, but you don't see the pixelation. But some interesting pattern. Nice strong pins. Mike, that's awesome. Freaking Josh, man. Josh's Frogs. Do you use your container store drawers for pairing? I don't. Oh, you mean the container store drawers? Yes, I do. Yes. The my pull-out bins, right? Yes, I do. So I have females. I have one female in each of those, and then I'll cycle males through whatever I'm pairing. Low start for this one. What's up, Chad? Sandia. Living Art Geckos. I had a bad cricket order of 1,000 crickets. I may have gotten 400 or 500 that were alive. On top of that, I never got my egg crates or dubia order. Where did you get it from, Living Art? Maybe I missed it. Oh, Josh's. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's tough. I tend to shy away from supporting big machines. Josh's Frogs is a big machine. It's just because, like, there's so many more places you can order. I mean, crickets is one thing. Like, those are some things you just have to order. Food is also another thing. I feel stuck ordering. I made we did a podcast about this. I feel stuck ordering Pangea. And it's not that I like dislike Pangea. I just, if there's possible, I like to support smaller companies that are trustworthy. Like, there's been certain companies that feel slimy, which I will not support. No names. But yeah, even for like geckos, I know like Pangea and kind of the bigger names, I think it's easier to buy from them, but I'd rather buy from smaller breeders if possible. Smaller, trusted, established breeders. Occasionally I'll buy from a random person here and there, but it's really because I kind of know them. I wouldn't buy from a complete random if possible. Let me see. Look at the chats. Can we see your tubs? I can show you briefly. They're probably all dirty. Josh used to come himself to Sacramento show years ago. Oh, nice. Now he's making millions. He's too busy. Kind of like Matt Parks. That guy's not involved with Pangea. He is and he isn't, right? We don't see him anymore. He should have stuck to frogs. Buy PB. Oh, what's up, Serena? Canvas Geck is on. Buy PBC, small business and excellent food. I honestly have never tried BPC. I'm not against trying BPC. I know a handful of people, a good amount of people, not just a handful, a good amount of people use BPC. Pangea's in Michigan. You've had good luck with Pangea. That's good. Who do I use? Ghost. I use Pangea, which outsources to Top Hat Cricket Farm. So Top Hat is from Pennsylvania, and they're spot on. Like, yeah. That's the only reason why I buy from Pangea is because they found a good source of crickets that come hardy, even all the way out to California. So they'll ship it out here, and almost always their crickets are alive and hardy, and they last a long time. Even in kind of the winter times. I've had maybe like 2 orders out of several where some of the crickets were either they escaped through a hole in the box, or else they came dead. It came dead once maybe, but they were right on top of overnight shipping a fresh batch of crickets over here. So I gotta give it to them. Like that's kind of one of those things where I will pay for. because I've had so much trouble with crickets in general. What's going on with the Repashy diet? I wonder why his food hasn't caught on. I mean, a lot of people use Repashy, John. I think Pangea, for the most part, has a fairly big slice of the diet world. And I think that Pangea used to sell Repashy, because Repashy was the first people that... Repashy Allen was the first one that come out with the commercial diet. And you can watch his podcast episodes on Project Herpetoculture and also Tiki's. He talks a little bit about his food. Super insightful. We're supposed to have Alan on the Gecko Pod, by the way. AJ is kind of coordinating that. He was too busy before Christmas, and so hopefully in January we're going to have him on. But BPC's been around forever. Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't caught on a ton of steam, Serena. But BPC is definitely, I mean, it's a name that's fairly well known. Papa's Gremlins, am I going to Pomona? I was supposed to, but I'm not. I'm missing the Pomona Expo for this round. If you know of a company that sucks, can we message you so you don't use them? Yeah, you can message me. In general, like, I try to support as many as we can until we can't, you know? If you give me a year's worth of troubles with crickets, I'm gonna say your company there's something wrong there. Like, get your crap together. What's your philosophy on tubs versus terrariums? I think both are fine. We've interviewed enough people, and we've even tried personally enough people to know that both things are fine. I think Butler uses tubs, Tara Lee uses tubs. A lot of people, I think Bertopia is all tubs. A lot of people use, I think Cryptiles was all tubs too. He didn't have any terrariums in glass. So that's, yeah. So I think it both work. Serena, I've used BPC for many years on rotation with Pangea and now Blue River Diets. I have yet to use Blue River Diets. I'm not familiar with the company, but I know they've come on the scene as of this past season. How's the shipping cost on What Ghost? No Pugardi. No comment. For crickets, you buy Gans Farm on Premier Crickets, both here in Georgia. Yeah, I Gans to out here wouldn't make it. I've also tried reaching out to 5 Points Crickets. And I've secured something with them, and then they shipped it out, all dead, and they're like, okay, we can't ship out to you because it's just there's certain spots for them that they will not ship. And after they tried shipping to me, mine all came dead, and they're like, okay, sorry, we can't ship out to you. So you have a store a block away that sells your crickets. I guess I'm lucky I don't have to keep them. Amanda, yeah, but how much do you pay per cricket? The stores generally will sell crickets between 10 to 18 cents per cricket, which is insane. So I order 7,000 crickets per order, and it comes out to 1.8 to 2 cents per cricket, which is, to me, is like, that's a fair price after shipping too. My geckos poop in and dump over full bowls of Repashy. They won't eat it. Only a few will eat it. All flavors. Yeah. Also, people need geckos need to get used to some of the flavors too. So if they're used to Pangea fig and insect for their whole lives, if you switch them right away, they may or may not eat things, or, you know, they may reject it for a little bit. So some of those samplings you see of like, oh, you know, my geckos didn't eat this. Like, maybe, but also you need to cycle them in. Like, it takes a bit of time for them to get used to certain foods. Just like crickets. Like, sometimes I'll buy geckos, and, you know, you can tell that the seller doesn't feed very many crickets because they don't eat crickets, whereas a lot of my geckos eat crickets. And then you just have to get them used to it. Eventually they'll eat it. Do you just throw your crickets in the bins? I'm afraid. Yes, Jen. I'm afraid to throw a few in there, so I take my geckos out to feed. I used to separate my geckos and throw them into a separate bin. I don't do that anymore. It just takes too much time. I have too many geckos, so I'll take a handful. I'll throw maybe like five to six crickets in each bin, like appropriate size. I'll just like open the bins, toss them. I'll show you what I do. Anyway, anybody interested in this hat pixel, by the way? I'm just holding it this whole time. I'll auction it just in case anyone's interested at 300. I feel like that's too cheap. Serena, you have pixels. What's a het pixel go for? What happened to Cryptiles? I don't know. He just disappeared, Richard. He's gone. Unknown. Rainbow and SoCal does great for you. Oh, that's awesome, Surf City. I haven't tried Rainbow in a while, but the couple times I used it, 2, maybe 3 seasons ago, they were not great for me. But that was a while ago, so I'm not opposed to trying it again. How's the shipping cost? $25, Ghost, from Pennsylvania out to California. It's pricey, but as long as the crickets come alive, I mean, it's not bad, you know? Michigan, yeah, Josh out there is fine, I think, for a lot of people. 10 cents per if 100 or more. Living art, yeah. 10 cents is expensive if you think about it. That's 5 times more than if you buy them in bulk. So it's almost more worth it just to buy it in bulk and just try to keep your crickets alive. So you could do like multiple feedings. You could do like 2-3 weeks worth of feedings. Who do you get? I get my geckos, my crickets from Pangea / Top Hat Cricket Farm. They outsource to Top Hat. Top Hat ships it out directly to me. You've got a lady down the road from me that raises dubia roaches, so that's what I've been using. I used to use dubia too, and crickets. 300 mediums for like $20. Yeah, that is pricey. Dubias are more expensive, but they are very meaty, full of protein. I have my own dubia colony as well. It's in the garage. I used to have it right here in my room, but the frask and it was too much. So I hear you can like develop like crazy allergies if you keep them in the house. So it's in my garage now. What's up, Nick? I got mine local 14 cents a cricket, but they basic double your count. Okay. Yeah. Some local pet stores will sometimes nitpick. Others will just kind of like load it up. But 14 cents is pretty expensive. I mean, even with shipping, just buy it from Josh's Frogs or whomever, Rainbows, or you have a pixel coming from AC soon. I'm so excited. Nice. It's not incomplete dominant, by the way. So. The recessive. I was told something else, but here we are with a lot of these hats. Oh, all right. I'm getting distracted. Oh, I have a ghost kid, Richard. That's my high white. I'll post that up next. But let me post this one up. Starting price. This one's cheap. It shouldn't be this cheap, I don't think, but I'll do it anyway for now. 300. Get some action. You love OviPost? I heard OviPost like just was not functioning for like a couple weeks or something. That's the downside to having a company that's Oh, what's up, Living Art? Oh, nice. You're in for 300. Steal, by the way. I probably shouldn't sell it this cheap, but this is bright yellow. You don't want to hear my pricing. I sold 100%. Oh, okay. For 200. Okay. Serena, we're in the around the ballpark range, right? I know Kristen at Kresty Works sold. It was even if it wasn't a pixel, I feel like it was a really nice animal anyway, because it was like her shredder line. Sorry, I'm totally mixing it up. Kristen, if you're here, what is it? Your shredder? Oh man, I forgot her line. But it was like the crazy, not XXX, by the way, she just says, but her own line. And she sold that thing to her like $600. Het pixel. Oh, Jen, no dubias in Florida, huh? They're banned. They'll probably like infest. 301 for Living Art Geckos. Is that gonna be a steal? 17 cents, Gecko guy. Oh my gosh, you need a new cricket source. DT2 in at 320. Nice, man. Living Art back in for 343. Beautiful one. No spots. Bright yellow. Almost full pins. Just missing a little bit of the pin at the end. Living Art wins, but I'll let your card sort itself out. So you can't keep the dang crickets alive past a couple days, otherwise I'd use them. Yeah, so that was a big one for me, Trenton. I think Top Hat Cricket Farms via Pangea has been very good in terms of staying alive for 2-3 weeks sometimes. So to me, it's worth the premium. I'll pay for it as long as they're good quality and they last. Josh's frogs has never lasted me past 3 days if they stay alive. Most of them arrive DOA. Don't pay 17 cents a cricket. That's robbery right there. How long do you gut load your crickets? Richard, good question. I gut load them for maybe 2-3 days. So once I receive them, I'll throw in Fluker's high calcium diet or Pangea, their insect rub, and then I also throw in some carrots, sometimes some kale, and once in a while I'll throw in some apples. But the apples like mold easily because they're so wet. So I'll only put in a little bit chunks of apples in there. Recessive living art, yeah. It should be recessive. I mean, we're still trying to figure out this whole pixel thing. Pangea believes at least their stock, their line of pixels is recessive, and they came out with a whole thing about it. They came out with a whole article about it and their findings, and they've deemed it to be recessive. Kristen at Krusty Works also said that before, like even a season or two before, she believed that it was recessive, at least her stuff, which she didn't get from AC. And then the AC stuff I was told that was going to be incomplete dominant, and it wasn't. So I paired it, and I got 0 visual pixels. So I just have a bunch of heads. Let me know if you're able to adjust your payment, Living Art. Awesome, cool. So some folks sell their pixels very high. I try to keep it reasonable. Yeah, Serena. I think it's one of those things where we're just trying to figure out where things land. I mean, I bought my pixel. I bought a female pixel it's expensive. It was like, I think it was like $4,000 or something. The male was up there. So, I don't want to say those prices because it's embarrassing to buy animals that you don't really know about, you know? So these animals, whatever you're getting is a steal. $340 is nothing compared to $5,000, so you're good. Congratulations, thank you. I'm gonna see her this weekend at an expo. Oh, nice. Plan on picking up Ripper Line. There you go. Cresty Creed. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Ripper Line. Yeah, Chris is awesome. She's super sweet. What's the cricket keeper secrets here? Carrots, potato, cubes. I don't do cubes. I do carrots, and it comes with potatoes. Okay, let me Living Art Geckos. I'm not going to ship this week because they tell us not to. Also, it's New Year's. There's going to be delays. I'm going to ship next week, though. I'll ship out probably Tuesday for Wednesday pickup, or I'll coordinate with you guys if you bought something from me. I'll coordinate with you to figure out shipping. We're an hour and 23 minutes in. There goes 60 minutes, guys. Should we do another giveaway? You have to hydrate them. Mine lasts for weeks. Yeah, we keep them hydrated, Eds. I mean, I do. Sometimes you just die because they're just a terrible stock. I wouldn't say terrible stock. They're just not as hardy as other farms. My first pixel I bought, I think, in 2018, it was so cheap. Yeah, Serena, I think pixels were cheap, and then they weren't cheap, and then they got, that there was some hype behind it. I tried to get in before. I've shared this with you guys before. I had like a good amount out of money saved. It was either Sable or Pixel, and I went the wrong route in terms of a financial investment. So had I bought Sable, I would have been producing Sables along with early White Tank at AJ. We would have been producing at Gabby, would have Candice and all those guys. I would have been producing Sables already earlier on, but there's that. Can't be salty about it, you know. It's all a little bit of a gamble. Hey, Florfana, is that Aaron or Gabby? That's right, John. Early was early on. Early right now is killing it with the Sables. Like he's what's up, Gab? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hope you had a good show, Gabby. We're just chilling. I just had like a couple animals for sale, but mainly I was just talking about shipping. It's kind of like a mini vlog. Oh, you just texted me? Okay. Sorry, I'll check it later. I'll finish soon. But let me show a couple more animals. Here's a cheapy one. Cheapy but nice. Cheapy but nice. I think everything's nice, by the way. This one comes out of, this one's a female. 18-gram female. I'll low start this one. But this one's cool. It comes out of a Dark Phantom from Janina Treehouse, mixed with a cool high white red Harlequin. That one I got from Ashel. It's a Jesus Cyclone Kid, and that one's a pretty nice one. It's Het Pixel. It's Het Phantom because I produced phantoms out of that and another phantom, another hets, a couple Het Phantoms. I put them together and made some red phantoms. Here it's like you buying stock in Theranos instead of Nvidia. Ah, there you go. Theranos let me down. So I still feel like there's a lot of leg in the leg room and a lot of work to be done with pixels. I feel like there's a lot of promise there. It's just going to be a slower process to kind of figure everything out and to develop. So yep, I chose the pixel route instead of the sable, and here we are. So it's okay. It's the name of the game. Okay, let me post up this female. Anybody want this female? I'll low start it. I might have a few spots. It has some light spots on it, but I'll cheap start this one. Cheap is all relative. You guys know what's up. I won't $15 start it, but $75 start it. It's 18 grams. Comes from cool stuff, cool stock. Okay, where are we at? We're about an hour and a half in. We got 60 people in still, chilling. New Year's Eve. A couple more animals to show. After this one, I have one last animal, ghost animal. Anything else we could talk about with shipping? Lucas is in for $80. Awesome. We'll see. The shipping saga continues. Morph Market definitely shook things up, and we'll see how things go. I mean, I don't know how much margin he has on those things, but I'm sure it's still pretty good. I mean, if you're shipping at volume, I'm sure you're getting a really good pricing on each label. Lucas is in, 18 gram female, Het Phantom. So if you pair with another phantom, you'll pop some phantoms. Female, no pores, 18 grams, 10 seconds. Lucas, you're gonna get this one. There's dirt on my screen depending where you hold the gecko. It looks like a spot. Yeah, Nicola, yeah, there's a possible spot. It's not like a dark spot. Right there, you see it? There's a couple over here too. Cool, thank you. Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it. Frostline, have you paired up? I have a Felix Julie. I picked up a Frostline male for her. What Frostline have you paired up? A lot, Richard. Because I had a Felix Julia male. That's Hyperion from 2-3 seasons ago, and he's one of the first ones I paired up. So yeah, they're cool. They're cool animals. Okay, last animal. Last one. This one I'm gonna price a little bit higher. If it doesn't sell, it's okay. I'll grow it out. So this one is a ghost. This one is a ghost and Finch. Boy, Finch is from LAC lines, Zoop lines, and Ghost is Ghost, Winchester. It's whiter than it looks. When it fires up, it goes whiter, but it is a creamy white right now. And I have older siblings of this one that has whitened out. So it's already nice, but there's a good promise that, I won't say promise, and I don't want to promise anything. There's a good probability it'll whiten even further. So I have this buy now 450, but I can I'll lower start it a little bit. If it doesn't sell, I'll grow it out, and then you guys will see that it'll be a little bit nicer. Yeah, Frostline stuff. I won't even call it Frostline stuff because some of the whitest animals I have are either from my Felix and Julia, but Ghost paired to particular animals create some pretty decently white animals. So those are kind of hiding out right now. I'm keeping an eye on it. Ghost and Finch is one of them where it's right now it starts off as a creamier white, and then as it ages up and it gains develops and gains a little bit more weight and goes through its growth phase, it begins to get more white too. So Good night, John. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. When is your next palm? I like to buy more than one gecko. So, oh yeah. I might do one next Monday too. Living art. So if you want to hang on to it, I'm not shipping till next week anyway. So you can hang. We'll hang tight, and then yeah, we don't waste on shipping. I agree with that. Okay, let me post this one. Let me auction this one. So this is a pretty nice ghost male. Let me wait for you guys. Did you produce some tricolor out of those pairings? Yes, Richard. So everybody with high white stuff. This one is 17 gram male. Everybody with high white stuff in general will still produce tricolors. Bailey does it. A lot of people produce tricolors out of high white stuff because it's not completely out of the picture when it comes to dark and white things. Even Winchester stuff. Winchester is a tri, I believe, has like a lot of tri vibes. So almost every single high white animal that I have does have tri influence to it. So some of the offspring, depending on what you pair it to, will produce tricolors. So just FYI. 427, are you crazy? Yeah, we're crazy. We are crazy. Ghost Finch Boy. Okay, last animal I'll show. And then I'll show you guys some animals that popped out this week. And then we'll call it. Ghost Finch Boy, 18 grams. What's up, Gecko Closet? Any takers on Ghost Finch Boy? It's not fired up right now. When it fires up, it tends to go a little wider because of the contrast. It's wider than it looks on the screen. Older siblings are whiter. If you want examples, I can send it to you offline. Hour 35 in, cool. 60 minutes turned into 95 minutes. We'll call it soon, guys. I'll let you guys go in a bit. It's already 11:30, right? Out in the East Coast. And it's dinner time over here in California. Fires up, dark and cream. No tricolor in this one. Yeah, eventually I'll pull up some more stuff that's even more white, but those things will go even pricier. No takers, no worries. You owe us another hour. Cool, no worries on this ghost boy. If you're interested, you can always DM me and we'll work something out. You can grow it out as well, no worries. Okay, anybody want that dark tiger? Clean dark tiger. Good night, Rick. Thank you, appreciate it. Happy New Year. All right, let's see. Let me show you guys a couple geckos and then we'll let you guys go. Let's see what hatched. All right, thank you guys for hanging out still. 53 you guys in here. What's a good starter egg incubator? MD Geckos. I used cigar humidor. That was my original incubator. You can message me, I can link you. What morphs are you going to add this year? Sable. I have a small group of cappuccinos going, not very much. But Sable will be a big one for me. I haven't started pairing them yet. They're little. I still need to put some weight on them. Some cool Extreme Harleys, white spots. When they're this little, they're all kind of like brownish, so nothing impressive. Nothing crazy impressive. That one. And then this one is from a this one's from a Pixel and Lily White. Kinda cool. I have a few Lily White Pixel or Het Pixels. This one just hatched today. So one is a normal, one is a Visual Axe. They're all clumped up together right now. Not an Axe Lily White, but a Visual. So that one just literally hatched before the show. This one's pretty cool. This one just hatched out today too. This one's from my empty back projects. Okay, what else is patched this week? This one's another Hyperion and gecko named Iris. Nothing crazy. This one's just a normal. So these are hard to tell when they're small. You can't say like, oh, these are nice or not. Like sometimes once in a while you get some that are like, ooh, this is gonna be super nice. But majority of them like don't get super nice until later. Good night, mommy and me. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for chilling. I know it's the holiday still. My show's gone to almost an hour and 45 minutes. There goes in a 60-minute show. Super soft. Oh, these are the twins. This one, okay, so these two are I posted this up. They're kind of like really dinky and weak. Not super weak, but they're just not as hardy. But this one hatched out of one egg. That's why it's so tiny. They're like literal twins. Like they hatched out. I was kind of confused. I was like, what? There's only one egg. Did they move from the other cube and there was no other cube around them, and it was like pretty sealed. So yeah, this one hatched out of one egg. Cool. You guys good? Everybody good? Since we're here, what should we do last? Cheap dark tiger. Dark tiger just so we can hit this threshold. Oh, DT2 got it. Yes. This one's a steal. This is too cheap. This is too cheap of a price for this thing, man. But let's trying to hit the price mark as a goal. So you're distracted. No worries. 125. Yeah, you got this one. Nice one. Nice and clean. No spots. Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's got your name on it. Okay. Yeah, I know you were interested in that one already, but I'll put it up anyway, and you got a good deal on it. Cool. You guys have any other questions, thoughts, topics? This is like the late night gang now. It's not super late, but it's the after hours gang. Yeah, I might do a show next week. We'll see, and then I'm gonna try to think of some more topics to talk about and discuss, and things that are pertinent. Thoughts on exotic tigers? Awesome, dude. I've seen some from Korea. Really pretty. I think they look really nice. I have the ability. I have the ingredients to make them. It's just the matter. Yeah, it's just a matter of how long it takes to get there. So I won't be there. There you go. I won't be at Pomona, but this is 100% het. Bold striped tiger. So I threw this to an Exantic Lily female. So I'm starting to work towards that process, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to kind of get there. So we'll see. But yeah, I've seen some cleaner tiger lines on some of these Exantic tigers from Korea. Super pretty. So we'll see what comes out of this pairing. So these two are together right now. Yeah. I mean, since the tiger is phantom, and I think this comes from a phantom. At least one of the parents was a phantom. We might make some phantom Exantic lilies, but hopefully, like some of the other stuff, will come out tigery too. So we'll see. I gotta selectively pull some of the offspring out, and we'll see what comes of this. It's a long-term project. The Exantic project's kind of fun, kind of cool, and it's cool because like most of us have. It's a lot more accessible now, price-wise. I mean, even if you buy, oh my gosh, it's like pitch dark in here. Even if you buy some visuals. Even if you buy some visuals, then it's cool. I feel like it's the pricing to enter the Exantic game. It's not too bad. So I think it's worth it, even at $1,000, $1,500 for like a visual Axolotl, even as a small. So, oh, what's up, Vincent? Yeah, I still have this Exantic Lily baby. So Kat bought one of them. I still have one left that I'm growing out. I haven't really posted it out or whatever, but I'm gonna grow it out a little bit unless somebody wants it, and then I'll either keep it or try to move it later on. But yeah, I'm hoping to produce a lot more hets, some visuals, and just kind of work those projects. So yeah, for you guys, like if you're working with Exantics, like just work on fine tuning kind of the various traits that we can, that you can work on in Exantic, whether it's Exantic tigers or cleaner pins or cleaner Harleys, so I think there's still someone needs to work on it consistently so that we get consistent Exantics. Right now, I feel like the Exantic things that are being offered. A lot of things are Phantom. A lot of things are Het Phantom. I mean, even a lot of my stock is Het Phantom. The heads are a little bit smaller, but yeah, we just need to find like a consistent breeder that just makes nice Exantics, like and isn't just churning out the visual just to churn out the visual, but to make it a clean looking Exantic. Like Korea does a pretty good job for some of their stuff. So, hey, did you do the slow expo this? I didn't. Sean Mack, I didn't. Yeah, but I love slow. I went to slow for a year. I dropped out. I was doing too much extracurricular activities. But I love slow. Pismo Beach. Are you from there? Do you go to school out there? You live out there? Paso Robles. Okay, yeah. I got some vineyards out there. It's beautiful. Yeah, I love California. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. It's just so expensive out here, and but there's the variety of what you have in California is so beautiful. It's Cali kids, man. It's hard. I mean, I want to sort of move out just because the taxes out here is just insane. Like, we don't get we're paying premiums on things we shouldn't be paying premiums on, but it is a beautiful beautiful state. You got my wife's up in Tahoe right now. She brought 2 of the kids to Tahoe to go snowboarding, South Tahoe at Sierra, and then you have beautiful beaches. It's just, yeah, California's awesome. Yeah, we go to Tahoe. We're going to Tahoe again in 2 days. I'm going to be in Sacramento. We're going to Sacramento tomorrow. My in-laws have a house up there. Nothing fancy, just like a little small 3-2 that we go up there and just kind of chill. And then it's halfway from my house to get up to Tahoe. So we'll hang out there, probably go up to Tahoe, Donner Pass area, and then just play in the snow. So, but my 2 older kids are snowboarding today up in Tahoe. So, oh, you got a cabin, sweet. Is that an Airbnb? I gotta rent your Airbnb. Yeah, Tahoe is beautiful. California is beautiful, no doubt about it. Yeah, you just have some cities that are just a little bit more trash than they should be. There's a little bit more ghetto out here. San Francisco, you're gonna get your crap stolen. Oakland, you'll get your crap stolen. Oh, Perky Flats, what's up, Cole? Yeah, California is interesting. You have like ultra liberals out by the water, in the more coastal area, San Francisco, out here in the Bay, and then you have like ultra conservatives in Gold Country, Mariposa, Fresno, more of the farmland. And so it's interesting, when sometimes we'll take an Airbnb up in Gold Country, out by Mariposa, whatever, and then they're flying Trump flags and everything. So the contrast is pretty stark in California. Obviously, we're like this ultra liberal state, but like, yeah, we're all just condensed here in the Bay Area. And then if you go venture out up towards, outside of the Bay Area, then it's definitely a different feel for sure. SF is a lifestyle choice. Yes. I was born in San Francisco, but I wouldn't move there. I wouldn't live there. It's beautiful. A lot of good eats, a lot of good people. The creativity and it's unmatched. It's unparalleled out here in Silicon Valley. It's like there's nothing else in the world that does what the Bay Area does. It's just I mean, Facebook. I literally live. I could run to Facebook. It's like 7.5 miles from my house. Like Apple's really close by. So anyway, yeah, we got a lot of innovation out here, but with it comes a lot of other things too. So you thought SF was going to be magical, LGBT Wonderland. First day I pulled up, a guy was pooping in broad daylight next to a parking meter. Oh my gosh. No joke. You're not even exaggerating, because I've seen it too. If you go on BART, there's like, it's a wreck. It's like, it's not always a wreck, but the chances of running into like some really bad situations, it's like, it's not minimum. It's not minimal, I do snowboard with my kids, DT. Yeah, I used to snowboard a lot with my wife. We had season passes back in college. She went to Davis, so Davis is about an hour and a half from here, from Fremont as well, kind of close to Sac. Um, and yeah, we would always just every weekend we would just go. So I'm a big snowboarder. But since I had kids, I haven't gone as much. But we started taking the kids 2-3 years ago. So Square Pie Guys is one of the very few spots I hit in Essa. I heard the car stealing. Yeah, Cole, the car. It's not so much they steal cars. They break your window while you're driving in it. So they'll break your window and then snatch your purse or bag, your laptop bag, and they'll just run off. And you can't do anything because you're like, I mean, you're not gonna run after these guys. These guys are like crazy. So yeah, anybody, if you take a work trip out here and you have a rental, like, do not leave your stuff in the car at all. It's gonna get stolen. It's like 90% chance your crap's gonna get stolen. Yeah, luckily I've never got my stuff stolen because, learn how to navigate. It's like any city, you gotta be ready for a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, you got bipped. There you go, Jesus. Smash and grab. It's a magical city, San Francisco. You got pockets of beauty and pockets of garbage. Oh yeah, even the nice place. Palo Alto is fairly vanilla there. It's really clean. Like, yeah, of course there's East Palo Alto. There's parts of Menlo Park that's a little sketchy, but in general, like, it's pretty safe relative to Oakland and San Francisco. Atherton's freaking rich land. I think Steph Curry lives there, right? Yeah, it sucks to be a no carry state. Yeah. California has really strict gun laws. It's crazy. Only time you've seen bipping was in Palo Alto. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, it sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. There's my brother was in Oakland, Chinatown. He was meeting somebody. This was 2 or 3 years ago. He parked his van, brand new van, his Toyota Sienna, parked it across the street, and then he walked across the street. He was sitting on the patio on the sidewalk, having lunch with a friend, having lunch or coffee. The car is in view. These guys, they pull up, they break the back window, and they grab his backpack, right? Like, it's completely tinted. Like, so they must have some sort of device to detect, like, electronics. And then, so no joke, he runs up. There's video of this because my brother-in-law is OPD. I have a bunch of friends OPD. My father-in-law is a not graduate. He retired as an OPD officer. So we have a lot of OPD, Oakland Police. There's video of this. My brother runs up. He's like, "Hey, no!" Right? So there's a little bit of a tussle. The guy breaks the car, jumps into his car, and my brother, stupid, he walks in front of the car to stop him. The car floors it. It hits my brother, and he flies up and hits the ground. And so there's video surveillance of this, and so it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. The Bay Area is insane. Like, Oakland is insane. Like, San Francisco is insane. So Ohio, it's boring, but you can have tons of guns. Yeah. Oakland is crap. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, there's obviously, Oakland's beautiful. It's a beautiful city. I have a lot of friends, a lot of roots in Oakland, and so, so I have a huge heart for the Bay, for Oakland, but it's not. Most areas are not safe. Like, you just know how to navigate. Yeah, my brother's okay. He didn't break anything, but just shaken up. Laughing at his what he got. Yeah. He didn't die, so I can laugh it as long as he didn't die. It worked every city in the Bay. PG Newer. Oh, okay. A lot of stories. My grandfather was a police captain in O-Town. Oh, there you go. Oh, we got a message because my father-in-law was a captain. He's like old school guy. He's an army man. His dad was also in the army, fought in World War II, and so yeah, these guys are huge servicemen and advocates for our country and for good night VDA, good to see ya, and for the cities and the areas that we live in. So yeah, we try to give back to the communities and be a positive light, but we also get screwed too. But all in all, you gotta let it not let it affect you too much. So Oh my goodness. Okay. We good? We good talking about Oakland and the pooping in San Francisco? Everybody chilling? You ready to go eat and go to bed? Get ready for New Year's Eve. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. I know I should have said thank you earlier, but appreciate you guys, whoever stayed. You guys are the best. It's always fun jumping on here, and yeah, when I'm down and out, then I'm like, oh, I should just jump on for a little bit and chat and just hang out with people. And so yeah, I mean, I really appreciate you guys. I wish all of you guys like good health and prosperity, all the good vibes to you guys. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, things you're looking for, or just questions about the gecko world in general, happy to help. You can feel free to message me, zeros_geckos at Instagram. You can message me on here in Palm, but hopefully Palm, they work on developing their chat functions a little bit. It's pretty laggy, so but yeah, you can message me on Instagram, Zeros Geckos on YouTube as well, also the Gecko Pod on YouTube. AJ and I have a podcast there, and hopefully we can get another podcast in, if not this week, then next week. I keep saying that. It'll come when it comes. Just be surprised. Oh, no worries, Mahai. No, you're good. We don't have to take off, but yeah, thank you, Nick. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate you guys. Sniper. Oh, dude, you guys are all here. We're just hanging out, chilling. Thank you, MD. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Yep. Love you all. Thank you guys. All good vibes and positivity, you guys. So good night. I'll see you guys, and Happy New Year. I forgot this was on, but I don't know if I'm going to post this up. Maybe I'll chop it up a little bit and post it up as a vlog. But that's kind of how I run my Palm shows. A lot of talking, a little bit of animals, and in general, I try to hit a goal, like a dollar amount. For me, it's about $1,000, right? So in the Palm show, the interface, on the top, it tells you how much time you've been on and what dollar amount you're at. So I usually try to go for $1,000. And that's obviously with whatever they pay as a total, like with shipping and stuff. And so that's not the full amount that I get, but I try to hit that amount anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500. And yeah, I feel like with a few handful of animals, I try to keep the average amount per animal higher. So 200 plus is kind of ideal for me. And I think, with quality of animals, with kind of being kind of known a little bit in the hobby, through podcasts, through the vlogs, through just interactions and reaching out and talking with people and being engaging within the community, then people kind of trust you. They kind of see your stuff. They kind of know the quality of your animals. And yeah, I feel like it's not impossible to, make some good side money / even if it's your full income, a full income living off of, the business and selling geckos. And can I do better? Of course. But I'm not complaining whatsoever. I feel like the build out process does take a little bit of time. And you just have to be patient to get to, your goals and where you want to get, where you want to be at. So yeah, I'm overall encouraged every time I go on the show. I think in general, I've almost always, for every show I've done, sold a majority of my animals, more than 50% for sure. Close to 75% of my animals. 75% of 10 animals, of 5 animals is what is, obviously it's not that many animals, but whatever I show, majority of stuff sells. So I appreciate you guys supporting, and hopefully, this will be somewhat of a motivation and encouragement to you guys, that as you kind of build out your projects, as you kind of build out your socials, as you kind of grind it out for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, that it is possible to make a good side hustle / job out of doing reptiles. So yeah, I mean, without you guys, none of this is possible. So appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the vlog if this is helpful content for you guys. I do eventually want to kind of build out my YouTube channel, and I'll likely eventually try to test doing some sales, live sales on YouTube, and some more live content on YouTube. I think that it's a space that I have yet to really explore when it comes to live sales. AJ and Gabby have done it for a long time before PalmStreet, but it does interest me. So I want to kind of build that out and have better quality video, to be able to switch back and forth with camera views. All that stuff I already knew how to do from even before the Geckos, but it'll be interesting to kind of work on that and plan that out and see what happens. So appreciate you. Thank you for everything you guys have done in terms of support and encouragement for me, and I hope that I can encourage you guys back and inspire you guys back. So yeah, take care guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.